he's going to need a spectacular day to compete against this defense.
On the fake, it's Murray rolling out across his body. Trey McBride is back, and a big gainer to McBride all the way up to midfield. Pistol formation here. It is Murray on the key, but design run. Kyler Murray! Turn on the afterburners. He's gone. How's that for a start?
Superhero, superhuman. Him with the ball in his hands, what kind of player he can be, and just zone read, and he takes it to the house. He knows it.
At the 40, he knew it.
I mean, look at that. Right there. Calls his own number.
Ronnie Bell in the game at wide receiver, so no Juwan Jennings just yet. It's Purdy to throw again. Taps throwing deep, has a man far side. It is caught out there. And a nice catch it is by Ayuk. Good to see him still in bounds. Brandon Ayuk still going all the way down around the 15. And they won't hear. Quick throw, Purdy sets underneath Debo with the screen. Debo Samuel turns on the speed. He's got a first and goal. Got a really good block from Ayuk that time, and it set him free.
They're going to let him do that too easily.
Purdy flushed out, looking in trouble. Purdy is taken down for a sack.
A low-scoring game. Good stop.
Jake Moody from 28, and the 49ers are on the board. 3rd and 10 here. Murray steps away, throws it underneath. That's not going to go anywhere. DeMercado came in as a 3rd down back, but Purdy. Looking over the middle, high. Oh, what a catch! Brandon Ayuk, go get it. It's a first down. Another fake. Purdy thought about real deep. Now coming back underneath. He's got a first down. Ayuk again came back to the ball. Another fake. Purdy chased out. He can run it. Little fake, Purdy. Oh, stutter step and a first down. We're in trouble. So far they have. 3rd and 5 here. Purdy, far side, has a completion. It's Jennings, makes a man miss. First down, and he's taken down right around the 16.
Does it in the run game, too. You're going to see him involved in so many blocks. Just a terrific player.
Play clock was winding down. Good throw down to the 5. Ayuk again, and it's a first and goal. He's having a half. By far the best of the year for him.
There's no stopping. It's tough for that defense to get up there and stop that.
4 catches, 90 yards for Ayuk. This time Purdy over the middle. Caught for the touchdown. It's George Kittle.
We talked about Ayuk. We talked about Jennings. We talked about Samuel. And now we talk about George Kittle in the red area. You got Wilson just opening his hips.
4-man rush. Murray, lofty one for the corner. Oh, good adjustment. It's Marvin Harrison Jr. Back shoulder and a conversion on 3rd down. Maybe final plays of this first quarter. Murray, throw it again. Yeah. Singer over the middle. He's got another first down. And it took a pop that time was McBride, I think. Yeah. On a play fake, pressure, set up a screen. Connor, oh, this could work now. Broke a tackle. Connor racing forward for a first down. Uh-oh, pressure on Murray. Zips it out of there, incomplete. He had no choice. Jair Brown was coming on a blitz, and he had to get rid of it. Former Patriot signed because of the injury to Matt Prater, so his Cardinal debut. And the kick is up and good from 30 out. We are all tied.
I mean, unbelievable. You would think that high flying over. Oh,
Mason gets a seam. Jordan Mason, one man to beat. And he's shoved out of bounds inside the 40. He's been relatively quiet because they've been gone to the air today.
It's really fun to watch.
3rd and 12 here. Purdy has time. Lets it float up there for a first down. It's Ayuk again. He's over 100 yards in this first half. Here he'll pitch it to Mason. Gets a little seam. Jordan Mason, penalty flies. First down for now, but that may be coming on back. The 3rd and goal from the 2. Purdy pressured. Deep trouble. way back there. Purdy going to throw it away. Here's Moody from 20 yards out, up and through. 49ers take back the lead, but a little frustrating after another big drive, having to settle for a field goal. Sure it is. Play action. He's got time. Loaded up, going deep. Has a man, and it is caught. Michael Wilson in stride, twisting his way inside the 35, but there is a penalty back. Third down. Murray zips one far side. Oh, great coverage out there by Isaac Yadam. 30 yards out. This one from a little farther at 45. And it is blocked. Sitting out there. Returned. No one in front. Lenore. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Oh! Next thing you know, it's a two-score game. Again, you got Prater out, Ryland comes in. Why football plays don't go away the way you want. Some's low kick, some's blocking. Just poor execution there overall by the Cardinals special teams.
Interesting. Here's DJ Dallas on the return. He has a touchdown this year off the kick return. It's a pretty good one, too. And he's popped out at the 38. Well, we'll deal with that later in the game. Right now, the Cardinals trying to regain momentum after taking that gut punch on the return field goal block. Murray throws a pass beautifully. Thrown and caught by Wilson. 3rd and 9. Pressure Murray. Room to run if he wants it. Looking downfield, going to take it. Way to go. First down, and he slides down. Man, when he turns it on, he can fly. Murray. Oh, it's picked off. Bosa's got it. Nick Bosa makes a move. And he's taken down at the 40. Beat. Here is Purdy. Steps up. A lot of room to run. Will do so. And he's got a first down. Slides down casually inside the 30.
Let's plug this thing. Got to get it down there inside the 10 to feel like we feel good about this field goal.
Purdy pumps now underneath. Has Kittle wide open inside the 10. And down he goes there with 16 seconds to go, and they'll call a timeout. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Purdy got to get rid of it. It's lofting for the end zone. Incomplete with 1 second, I think. Hold is down. The kick is up, and it's good.
Wow.
How about that operation? 3rd and long. Pressure on Murray. Floats one. It's over the middle. McBride has a way to go, and he's not going to get there. Stacked up by Fred Warner and company. And it'll be a punting situation. So
for understanding the things they needed to improve going in this game.
Send a blitz. Purdy reads it. Has a man wide open. It's Ayuk. Reaches. He's got a first down.
So we said going into the game, let's force him to 3rd down. Those are the plays you got to really buckle down on.
Purdy, a lot of time. Already tipped in the air. It's intercepted. Cardinals get a huge break. It's Mac Wilson who comes up off the deflection. Murray floats one. McBride way over his head, incomplete, and the 49ers get a very big stand, and they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Ryland gets that up and through. So Mason again. Oh, good stutter by Mason up the gut for an easy first down.
Give it to Mason, then the play action passes. That's where they become so dangerous.
Here's Purdy. Zips it over the middle, and it's caught in traffic. Boy, Kittle hanging on despite pretty good coverage from Buda Baker.
I saw so many of those stats about them continue to throw the ball down the field. Here it is again.
Looking for it. Sets up for it. Can't find anyone. Still dancing. Purdy takes off and runs. He's got a first down. Crowd loves it.
That thing was a hot potato for me, man. If something was in my hands, we were all in trouble.
10th play of the drive. Purdy loaded up. Tipped again and incomplete. Wow. So another tip. I think it was Mac Wilson who had the interception. Got that. Changes the whole dynamic here.
Yes, I mean, that Moody.
Let's see. Purdy going to let it rip. Kittle gets down there. Gets blasted. He's not going to be there, though. He's going to be short. 2nd and 4. Connor right up the gut. Has a good seam this time. He's got a first down. And dancing around there, Connor, like a bowling ball down to the 45. See Marvin Harrison, only 1 catch today. He's been quiet, the rookie. Murray over the middle, has a man open, it's caught by Wilson for a first down. Pressure came and Murray made a beautiful throw, and the drive continues. 2nd and 9.
There you go.
Far side, got Wilson again. Good catch right upfield, first down. However, there's a penalty flag. 2nd and 7. Zone read, Connor again. First down the middle. Connor rumbling down to the 1. Murray looking to float one up. High. Oh! Comes down with it, and he's got it for the touchdown.
Oh.
Hold on, there's a flag on this play.
Oh.
Elijah Higgins, a second-year tight end, infrequent target, was wide open and a little high, Tom, but he got his feet in there.
Force half the distance to the goal and try.
I tell you, I absolutely love the play design by Petsing. You get Kyler in the shotgun, which kind of means, hey, we're going to use him in the run game. Then they take it, looks like a quarterback lead, and great poise by Kyler.
Jumbo formation. They do give it to Connor, who just power from James Conner, and the Cardinals storming back in this game. They're down by 2. A lot of time left in this game. If Purdy's going to throw it again, he's got all day. Over the middle he goes to Mason. Makes the catch, and Mason's going to pick up 9 on first down on the reception that time.
If you get in those long field goals, I just expect them to either punt it or go for it.
Going to run it here, 2nd and 1. Mason breaks the tackle. Oh, what a stiff arm. Jordan Mason running over people. Down to the 42. Garendo in the game at back. They fake it to him. Purdy, he's got a lifetime to throw it. Lets it rip. Ayuk has got it in stride. Down to the 20, and a perfect throw from Brock Purdy. It's a 35-yard try right now, but it doesn't look like they have any intention on that. Here's Purdy. Looking underneath. Kittle's open. He's got a way to go. Breaking tackles with Kittle. What an effort for a first down. 29 yards and a touchdown for Kittle. None bigger than that. 1st and goal. Mason on the pitch. As it gets to the edge, and he is bubble the football. Oh boy! Everyone dialed on the scrum. Who's got it? Arizona recovered. 49ers show blitz. They come with it. Connor bouncing around back there and just through people. James Conner says, who cares?
Yeah.
Bouncing off people. He's got another first down. Blitz coming. Murray stutters, knocked down at the line of scrimmage. 4th down. 49ers jump, but they get back on side. Blitz again. Murray in deep trouble. Backpedaling, throwing it up for Harrison. Oh, he's got it for first down. A back foot throw to the rookie, and they stay alive. Down by 2.
There it is.
Murray on the keeper, sprinting to the outside. First down, and he's out of bounds inside the 35.
No penalties. Again, you got Connor. You're going to feed him here on first down.
Yeah, they will. Right up the middle for Connor, sprinting through everyone. And Connor bullies the pile forward for another first down. Murray, a little zone read. Oh, he's got a lead block. Cuts up Murray, short of the first down. Ryland drills it, and Arizona's in front. Clutch.
But 2 or 3 more of those, and feel like you're in a good position. A lot of time right now.
He's got it again. Purdy, decked, floating up there, and it's picked off. Kaiser White grabs it in midair, and the Cardinals are going to hang on and win this game. A signature win in Jonathan Gannon's short tenure in Arizona, and for the 49ers at 2-3.
We're in the situation we're in. We put ourselves here. Let's see if we can go dig our way out of it. And they sure did.
Did they ever? First time they've beaten San Francisco since 2021. Kyler Murray was really good today.